Hello Capricorn, and welcome to this little corner of the internet that is Wild Fox Alchemy. Get yourself comfy, get a cup of tea, and let's have a chat about what is going on in your business for the week of 27th of September to the 3rd of October. We've got a skunk spirit, know your worth. I've only just got that out on the previous reading. Goodness me, I'm so annoyed. I've got this lovely new tablecloth here, and the feral cat keeps coming in and sitting on it and drinking my moon water and leaving fluff everywhere. And it turns out this material is an absolute beggar for attracting fluff. I need a dustbuster. Oh, it's terrible. So if you see me picking, it's it's because it's annoyed me. Oh, little monkey. I only left the doors open to let a bit of air in. Skunk spirit, know your worth. This is all about you standing up for what you believe in, being who you are, being completely authentic. It could be that something is bothering you and you need to get it off your chest. You do so, but do it with love, alright, Capricorn? Because if you start being aggressive about it, that's not really fair. Don't be squirting your stench everywhere. Let people know how you feel, but in a very loving, gentle way, okay? Where you need to focus your energy is on the Two of Acorns, insight and focus. This is a great card. This is about you planning what comes next. It can also be indicative that you need to get out of your comfort zone, Capricorn. Your strengths, the Ace of Crystals. Fantastic card again. This is manifestation, prosperity. A new financial opportunity is coming in for you. One that you are probably going to create yourself. Possible obstacles, we've got the Shadow, the Devil card, self-empowerment and ambition. This can mean that instead of doing what fits with your values, that maybe you chase money a little bit. We'll get back to that, we'll clarify it. And the outcome is the King of Feathers, logic and justice. He's another great card. This is a good reading. This is about you setting boundaries, having rules, but being a little bit flexible about it. You're not rigid about it, but, you know, having a few boundaries, focusing really on being fair. It's you being an authority figure. It can sometimes be some representative of somebody else coming in, but I feel that that's you in this reading. Intuitively, I'm being told it's you. Know your worth. Stand up for yourself. Be authentic. Be true to yourself. How do you need to do this week? Is there a way that you need to do it? Is there somebody you need to tell? Is there a product or service that is not meeting with your values? It's not authentic to you. Maybe you need to change things. The other way that you need to know your worth is in your pricing. And I feel that this reading actually is about your money this week, Capricorn. The Two of Acorns, I feel, is about you planning what comes next. Now, are you planning for the final quarter of this year? I know I am. My intention is to go out on a high note. I've got some ideas. We've got Black Friday, we've got Cyber Monday, we've got Thanksgiving, we've got Christmas. We've got lots of different things coming up that we can capitalise on as business owners. And I feel like you're probably ready to start planning all that, if you haven't already. But I feel like getting out of the comfort zone is the key to this one. And I think this is about your pricing. I think that you don't necessarily know what you're worth. That you may be underpricing your products and services. And I've got some advice for you here. It's very easy to look at your competition and see what they're charging and charge accordingly. But you are then falling victim to their money blocks and their lack of self-worth. For example, and I talk about this a lot because I find it really, really sad. I see a lot of tarot readers, and I've seen them on places like Etsy, where they will charge $3 for a reading. And I just think to myself, I know what goes into readings, I know how much energy goes into them, and even a 3-card reading takes a lot of doing. And the idea that it's only worth $3 is just ridiculous to me. It's not, I just can't understand how, but what's happened is people have gone on to Etsy to sell their readings, they've looked at what everybody else is doing, everybody else wants cheap and cheerful, and so they undercut and undercut and undercut and undercut until everybody's down at this $3. You can't make a living on $3. And I know that quite often it's a gateway, that if you do really well for your $3 is kind of a throwaway amount of money. If you do a good reading for that $3, then somebody may come back and pay more. But for me, I feel like when people pay, they pay attention. And $3 is nothing, and they're not going to pay attention. And there you are, doing the reading, writing down in an email what's come up, or taking a photograph, or recording a video, or whatever it is that they're doing. And I feel like the value just isn't there. So I personally consider myself to be reassuringly expensive, because I put everything into my readings. They are worth so much to me, and I know that the people who buy them, they're worth it to them, because they've paid good money for it. And I know that they understand what my skills are, and that they're paying me accordingly. It's an exchange of energy, and I'm giving them a lot of my energy in exchange for some of their money. And I do wonder if you're looking at other people to decide your prices, if you're pricing because you feel uncomfortable. So I'm going to say to you, right now, I'm going to issue you a challenge, Capricorn. Look at what you're charging for your products, and I want you to double those prices. And I want you to see how that feels for you in your gut. What does your intuition say? And I want you to be really clear whether it's your intuition speaking to you, or if it's your fear that's speaking to you. Are you afraid to put your prices up? Think about it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Now, this won't resonate for everybody, but that is not an excuse for you to get out of this. There are some things that are already priced high, that you cannot possibly double the price of them, because, you know, nobody will ever pay it. You've got to be sensible. But most people, coaches, therapists, healers, tarot card readers, empaths, all those sorts of people tend to underprice. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. They never price what they're worth. There are all these money blocks around how you shouldn't charge for your gifts. A gift should be given freely. All this sort of stuff that might be going around in your head. It's all rubbish. It's all rubbish. You have to eat. It's just an exchange of energy. That's all it is. Get out of your comfort zone now, Capricorn, and charge what you're actually worth. Your strengths are here to tell you. This is you manifesting a new financial opportunity. It's you manifesting prosperity. And it's linked with this. Try it and see. Just try it and see. Put some new products out and put a real good high ticket price on them and see what happens. Because in my experience, quite often, you will sell more. People value things. People don't value cheap. And if you're too cheap, people will go, well, that must be so cheap. It's not worth anything. It can't be any good. Believe me, have a go. Let me know what happens. And if you're worried about it, I've got a free gift for you. It's an audio for rewilding your mind for business success. If you listen to that every day for 21 days, see how it changes your mindset. And let me know in the comments what happens, because it is transformational. Now we get to these obstacles, the possible obstacle, which is the shadow, self-empowerment and ambition. Now, given the rest of this reading, I started off thinking that this may be to do with materialism, with maybe feeling like your desire for money is too much, maybe feeling like you don't deserve, it's wrong to go after money, that it's your shadow self speaking, that you're wrong somehow for charging for your gifts. To clarify that, I've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a repeat of this one, and it is reminding you it is not about materialism, it is not about your ego, it is not about you just chasing the money. This is about you empowering yourself. This is about you manifesting prosperity. And the reason that I am so keen on women manifesting prosperity is because between us we can change the world. There is no doubt in my mind that the only way to get ahead in this world is to have money. Money is power. If I thought we could do it any other way, I wouldn't suggest it. I'm not a materialistic person, but what I am is a compassionate person who wants to make changes on this planet. I want to donate more to charity. I want to provide security for my family. I want to hire people that are out of work. I want to bring kids from poor backgrounds to come and stay at my farm for a little while and learn skills and do things that they've never had the opportunity to do before. I want them to learn that they're worth something. And I can't do that unless I can afford to take care of my family and take care of their needs first, and then create the environment that I can bring people into, if that makes sense. And that's what I feel, you know, if you're a healer, a peace bringer, a mentor, a guide, a coach, a therapist, then you're a compassionate person by default. And I know you want to help change the world too. You want stability, you want success, you want to be able to share it with others, you want to support your favourite charities. So to do that, you have to have the money, you have to manifest that prosperity. Stop worrying that it's the dark side of you coming out. Stop worrying that it's you being materialistic and that somehow is wrong. It's not wrong to be ambitious, it's not wrong to be self-empowered. Okay? And then we end on this, the King of Feathers. He's about your rules and boundaries. He's, you know, there's flexibility there. You know, I think, in your rational mind that in order to succeed in this world and in order to make things better for people, you need money. You know, I'd love to buy, it's things like buying organic food for your family, not being reliant on chemicals to clean your house and clean your clothes and all this sort of stuff, being able to put solar panels on your roof, being able to afford an electric car, this sort of thing. And you can kind of think, well, I can only do that if I've got money. And it's true, we can only make a difference if we have the money to do it. So I think in your rational mind you understand that. You understand that. To clarify that card, I've got the Ten of Cups. This is you finding bliss. It's about you having a new start and maybe ending some old stuff. And I think you're ending these old beliefs. You have the choice now to end these old beliefs about your value and your worth as a business owner and as an individual. And I really want to just drive it in there and keep repeating, you are enough. You are worthy. You are worthy of asking for good money for your products and services. You have a gift, but just because it's a gift does not mean it has to be given freely. You can exchange gifts. Exchange your gift for money. Manifest this prosperity. It is not wrong to do so. Okay? And you know in your logical mind that it's not wrong to do so. And it leads to this happiness. It leads to you providing for your family. It leads to you enjoying your bliss. So, Capricorn, I'm going to leave that there. It's a great reading. I wish it was mine. If you like this reading, please do boop that like button. Please subscribe. I love it when people subscribe. Honestly, I celebrate every time I get a new subscriber. Please share it with anybody that you think might see the value in it. And don't forget, download your freebie and listen to it and let me know in the comments if you see any difference, because I bet you will. And I'm going to go now and have a nice cup of tea. Have a great week, Capricorn. With love and magic always, this is Maria Gaian signing out.